I thought becoming a gas station attendant meant connecting the nozzle, filling the tank, and smiling politely. On my very first day, I learned the truth. This job is not only about fuel, it is about trust. And I learned it by watching exactly the wrong person.
They Schachen for?
They told me, go learn from him.
Beautiful advice. Except the man they gave me was not a training video. He was a warning reflective vest.
And there he was, the station's loose philosopher. The uniform was on him, but discipline had already escaped through the back door.
He smiled like a friend, moved like a shortcut, and smelt like trouble before the first car arrived.
Yeah, just right here. On his first lesson, he taught me one thing. People who say do not ask too many questions are either lady, careless, or hiding a small devil under the vest.
From far away, he looked experienced. Up close, he looked too relaxed. And in this job, too relaxed is usually one stop before careless.
I think it's...
In the first hour I saw it. He did not confirm, he guessed. And in fuel work, guessing is not intelligence. It is gambling with someone else's car.
Yeah, that's right, the premium.
I asked the customer again. Simple question. Correct fuel, correct vehicle, correct pump. The dark attendant looked at me like I had not protected the customer, but betrayed a family secret.
You classing rules can that two rule beginners. If came if you are two for beginners.
Then came the classic sentence, too rule-based, you cannot survive here. Translation, Honestidis is naive with his mastery. He confused professional edicts with street cleverness.
That was the moment I understood. He did not see customers as people. He saw them as potential loose change.
No, thank you, I'm okay.
Just a quick one, ma'am, don't worry.
That was not help. That was a tiny psychological operation. First create a service, then create guilt, then wait for payment.
Some people's ethics are not bigger than the cash register. They are the size of loose change.
He shrugged like the customer had simply forgotten. Of course. In his world, everyone forgets. And somehow, the foughten money always remembers to stay his hand.
A worker who hates receipts may be messy. Or maybe he simply does not like leaving footprints.
Technical knowledge, 0, 100. He did not know exactly what the car needed, but he knew exactly how much fear the customer could carry.
Some workers graduate from improvisation, not service training.
Some workers graduate from not service training. They say if you do not buy this, the engine gets tired. Tired? The only tired thing is the truth.
Then he gave me the sense that explained everything. Scare them, and they buy. That was not a sales tactic. That was a character diagnose.
When someone wants the customer to pay before seeing the screen, that is not speed. That is the instinct to hide.
Was it a mistake, a habit, or intention? Sometimes dark types reveal themselves not by what they do, but by how little they panic when caught.
Do not interfere. Mind your business. You are new here. React. Act.
In the act, in the act.
People caught in the one common feature. They are not angry at the mistake. They are angry at the witness.
He was loose. During the day, he became free. At night, he manned the rat station, the manager, The station got quieter left and suddenly less like an employee and more like the owner of every blind spot.
Some people do not become hardworking when they are alone. They become opportunistic.
Crowded records, tired drivers, night shift, corporate cards, that is stress. For an honest worker, that a clever parasite, that is opportunity.
Not every confusion is an accident. Some people hide their order inside disorder. Payment here, fuel there, receipt somewhere else. Separate the steps, and the trick loses oxygen.
The disgrace of the profession sorts customers by wallet. Tip means smile. No tip means face collapse. But service is not a slot machine.
Then came the environment disasters love, a distracted customer, a rushed car, a new moment, and the most relaxed employee on the property.
In that second, time slowed down. The frightening part was not only the mistake, it was the calmness on his face while walking toward it.
Some people do a job badly, yet somehow carry the biggest confidence in the room. That is the weak, dangerous combination, strong ego, and a fuel nozzle in hand.
That tiny face change told the whole story. Guilt crashed into comfort, and comfort tried to win.
This mistake can happen. And now the hereditament. But now another door opened. Would he admit it? Buried under confidence. This is where character begins.
Stop!
Sometimes honesty means facing the customer before the damage grows. Darkness tries to silence the truth. A real worker stops, explains, and protects the beautiful first.
You embarrassed me in front of that customer. It was a simple mistake, but you just had to make it a scene.
There it was again. He was not angry at the mistake. He was angry that someone made the mistake visible.
Ruleless people do not trust the company. They trust the absence of control. When control arrives, their performance loses power.
Dark types make one small trick at a time and think nobody sees the pattern. But put the coins, receipts, POS rush, fake advice, and wrong fuel reflex together, and the portrait becomes clear. Truth has a bad habit for people like him. Truth has a bad habit for people like him. Sooner or later, it leaves a trace somewhere.
So it was not mastery. It was simply a long time without being caught.
And then came the last refuge of every rotten habit. Everybody does it. That is how a profession decays. First, shame becomes normal. Then normal becomes routine. Then routine becomes crime.
It's the Dave Burrells we would see live from sound.
In the eyes of dark people, being proper sometimes looks naive because they believe everyone is secretly like them.
In a station, the pump must be calibrated, but so must character. But sometimes the broken thing is not the machine, it is the person holding it.
A real gas station attendant can be fast, but not careless. They do not stare for tips. They do not hide the card screen. They do not bury mistakes. Because in this job, fuel is not the only thing being sold. Trust is. Being a gas station attendant is not taking advantage of distracted customer. It is not hiding wrongful shilly coins, twisting receipts, twisting trust, or turning it into opportunity. The card, all of grit work at sake, as to as responsibility it. The real worker protects it.